Obviously, you ain't that ready if you gotta pick up after. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just fucking with you.
No, no. You caught me off guard. I didn't even have my headphones on yet.
You said you were ready.
I
What
was
does ready mean? What does ready mean?
I turned to look at my other monitor and I heard it going off, and I panicked because I didn't have my headset on yet.
I gotta get you in the dojo here.
Oh boy, I need to pull the stream up right quick.
No, you'll be on Parsec soon enough, so you'll see it there.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot
That's
how
true.
Parsec works.
Yeah. You want to get on right now?
Indeed, I should
Okay.
be in there. Let me see.
All right. Go ahead and
Connect.
riggedy shrew on in here.
Yeah, look at that. For the first time, I actually was prepared with Parsec. I didn't have to reset
Hell
my password.
yeah. We got music going.
Yeah, I
We
hear
got
that.
the funkadelic music.
Is
And now I
this
just need to get you in here.
is this the Shenmue music?
This is Fighting Layer.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this is your desktop, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was the album cover or something. Can't get my
Oh,
notebook up.
because you're seeing the second display. That's right. I'll
Yep.
show you the first display here.
Music's going in right now.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Here we are. Welcome to the
Yeah.
dojo. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Get your hair out of my face. How do I get your hair out of my face? Wait, Just-
Slap me underneath. There we go.
just eating your hair. What does
What
that
flavor
hair
is it?
taste like? Yeah, well, I don't know. I thought you would know.
I don't eat my own hair.
What if you get hungry at work?
That's true. Maybe I should do that. It's like a chew toy for a baby.
Yeah. Cheap, you don't have to pay that much. Or at
Yeah.
all.
But I have heard a story about how a lady died from eating her own hair once, so I'm kind of hesitant. I would have to be really hungry. I had to be all out of beef jerky.
That's true. You gotta be having that scurvy on the ship there.
I don't know if I have any citrus in my hair.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Alright. How are things? We don't do this often enough.
Yeah, it's been a busy couple of months with all the holidays and whatnot. I've
I know.
and especially this past month, there's so many like anniversaries and like special events that's been going on this month.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I'm just out here floating.
It was a lot. It was like the 1 year anniversary for my Katawa Shoujo playthrough happened earlier this month. I was working on that animation that I dropped earlier this month. That was all last month's project. And my 2 year stream anniversary is next week.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I started a full-time job, so I've been on that grind.
Yeah, I heard. How's that going?
It's going well. I don't know really what to think quite yet, but it's nice to have some structure. I
Yeah.
prioritize my stuff towards the end of the week, and I begin slowly getting back into streaming as well. So,
Yeah,
having fun with it.
that's good to hear. I'm glad you were able to find some employment.
Yeah, I gotta put the live thing on my thing here. Keep forgetting about that.
I'm scared to update my name on Twitter. I've heard that
Oh,
I've heard it
because you
can
get
boot you out.
you'll see this screen. Yeah, I get this screen all the time where I gotta authenticate and count to a certain number or whatever.
Yeah.
And I have had it where it's like, Like, it takes me a little bit to get back in. But, I don't care. I don't even use it in the same way other people do, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Twitter's my shitpost haven, man. I can't be losing that.
Yeah. I'm lately, the page that's been cropping up for me the most is the Quest 64 official page.
Oh,
so that's
like
a lot
one.
of fun. Yeah. It's just something like really, it's like some sort of energy Brian, the main character, gives to every single meme, right? I don't know what it is, but it's just like a something
it's just that
about
look on his face.
it's that look, and it's just like the stoutness, right? I don't know. There's something
He looks
about
really
it.
serious.
I know,
Like
he looks
sticking
really
his chin out
serious.
like a boxer.
I don't know. Let's check out. Here, I'm gonna pull up a browser source or window capture for people to see what this Twitter looks like really quick.
Yeah, and this person that I've been rating a lot, mostly like they're one of the people that are on whenever I'm about to get off, which is really late at night. And
Yeah.
he's been playing Quest 64 a lot, and
Oh, fun.
doing
Yeah.
a stick only run.
I've honestly wanted to play it for a while. To be honest. Oh, this is all fucked up. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that might be a transforming issue.
There we go. I don't know. I don't know what happened here. Whatever.
It's fine.
I'll just fuck that one out. Fuck that one out of the stratosphere. I don't know why I had to say it like that, but you know what I mean.
No, it's attractive. It's good.
Yeah. Oh, so
yeah.
at work now, we do like a lot of workshops for faculty learning like. So I'm working at a university, and
fancy.
I help in the IT department with all the video lecture stuff.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's not that exciting, actually, because a lot of people just like tape themselves on Zoom and like upload it to a video platform. So I mean, there's not much for me to do besides, you know, whatever. I have a project for myself, which is making video guides on how the software works and stuff, and making that available to faculty. But I'm in a podcasting workshop because we host like a bunch of different workshops for faculty to learn skills and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't really hear myself. Let me turn this down a little bit. And I am currently devising for my first episode of a podcast. Actually, I'm trying to devise a title, really, about a podcast that's just about like archive restoration, preservation stuff, and talking about like how the hobbyists keep it alive and where all that stuff goes, you know, and I'm just trying to think of a title. So I've been thinking a lot of things. What title would you come up with for that kind of podcast?
So it's about preservation and
like all the stuff we like,
Hobbyists.
like digital preservation and like just being able to utilize stuff like, I don't know, like for instance, I made friends with the person who does the dark room, who runs the dark room and stuff like that, and she keeps around a bunch of like old photo paper that dates back to like the late 19th century, which is really neat, and does art projects with them. Like their emulsion like still works and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
So
surprising.
it's just like hobbyists, and like it's like it reminds me of like stuff like with video games, right? Because like people keep the retro community is tightly knit, and they like to restore all their stuff to make sure it's in working order, can be utilized for future generations. So it's like that's the kind of vibe I'm going for. It's like I want to figure out a title that evokes the feeling of those hobbyists keeping that spirit and those things alive to preserve and use and utilize for their hobbies, and and honestly for historical significance. So
Well, I was gonna say archive of our own, but that's already taken.
some of the titles I've come up with are um like uh like as a reference to Sound of Music, like some of our favorite things.
Yeah,
Or these are still some of our favorite things and stuff like that. Or
yeah, I like that one.
All is not lost.
That
Uh,
one, that was like an
but it
ultimatum.
feels like sad. Yeah, I want to keep it
Just,
like happy. So, um,
mm, I wonder.
yeah, I have the notes on my work computer, but I'm not gonna open up my work computer right now.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to stream from your work computer.
No, and I'm not streaming from my work computer at all. So,
Yeah,
um,
I don't know. I had one. I just lost it.
I'm talking too much. Talking too much. Titties out on the work PC. Let's go. Hell yeah. Welcome in,
Woo!
Addison.
The hideous Kojima. What a name that is. That's fantastic.
If you don't follow Addison, you should. Addison does some good shit. But
Hell
we
yeah.
got to get on that. We gotta get on that back on that Metal Gear Solid speedrun life. Honestly,
Ooh.
what he and I were supposed to be doing, but priorities get in the way, and we gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta practice. I'm the one who's not practicing. I'm the one who's gotta pick up the slack.
Oh, taking up speedrunning, are you?
A little bit, just for funsies. But I'm not consistent. Just like I'm not consistent with streaming. But it's fun. I like hanging out.
Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, like as for like a title, like I've thought about those two ones I talked about. I thought about just like I don't know.
For some reason, when in my speedrunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that popped in my head was and I don't know why it popped in my head. I guess talking about like all of like the kind of craft to you know, the know-how to keep all these things up and running.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I thought of the title "Idle Hands,"
Oh, that's a good one.
but the implications are not good.
Yeah.
I guess it could be like ironic because you know it takes a certain amount of handicraft to keep these things up and going.
That's true. Yeah, there was a ton of it. I should have like downloaded that note and put it on my own work PC or on my own. I'm not on the work PC. I interact with the work PC so much. It's like whatever.
Uh-oh, they got you.
They got me.
Joining the Industrial Revolution.
Oh no! Hey, gotta live somehow.
Yeah, it's true. Well, at least you got something like I would say it's moderately interesting.
Yeah, and I got a lot of downtime, honestly. Honestly, there's a lot of times where it's like I'm trying to come up with stuff for myself to do. And I'm also like reading this book about the science of learning and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And but a lot of times sometimes I gotta keep myself from like not sleeping. I almost like fall asleep behind the cubicle, and it's like I don't know. I'm like kind of separate from my team, have my own priorities. So I'm kind of like making up my own kind of stuff, and I need to like reach out to collaborate with other faculty members and stuff. But I'm just learning. It's only my second month, and you know, I'm just gonna be patient. And
I mean, as long as you get your stuff done and nobody's complaining, hey.
No, nobody's really complaining. and you know, I'm contributing. I'm helping them present with the workshops and all that stuff. So yeah,
Man, that sounds like a cool job, I gotta say.
yeah, it's fun. But yeah, what I do is like kind of separate from the rest of the team, so it's not like there's a little bit of a disconnect, but I think there's going to be more opportunity down the line. With anything like educational, it's just like things take a lot of time to change.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. Not too much mobility
yeah.
in that sphere of influence. I should know. I was I was a substitute teacher
Mhm.
a while ago, and you know, I thought it would be a good way to get my foot in the door, but I just saw you hovering over that cat right there. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I just wanted to see the name of it.
But yeah, what the hell was I saying? I thought it would be a good way to get my foot in the door, but you know, when it comes to like teaching and stuff, those things are kind of set in stone, especially when you have like teachers that are like tenured or whatever it may be.
hmm
It's just, plus like fucking being a substitute teacher is not all it's cracked up to be. I thought it was going to be good because there would be less responsibility, but it just means like you have less recourse for whenever shit goes wrong. You can't really
Yeah.
discipline the kids because
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't fuck with their grades. What can you really do to them?
hmm
Like you can't
No,
give them
I
a
mean it's
talking
just
to.
like I'm there to support if people have problems. Thankfully, the video software we have is like pretty sound, like for uploading stuff. So I don't
Yeah.
get like a lot of like technical issues. It's just I'm eager to collaborate and like design more about like how we can make the video lectures engaging, besides just like a talking head and a PowerPoint. So that's where I'm at, you know. Trying trying to trying to make it into like a little streaming platform, you know, for faculty. I think it'd be cool. But I think it is
That's
a good idea, right? You know what I mean? So,
that's what I was thinking. I was about to say, like, do you use your avatar whenever you do these presentations?
no. No, it's me. I got some nice shirts though, so that's good.
Yeah, that's always a
Yeah.
good thing about working in education. You do get to dress nice quite often, and I do like that.
Yeah, me too. I like dressing a little nicer. I got a really nice uh I don't even it's like a floral pattern, but it's like one of those like textile looking patterns, you know? Long
I
sleeve,
like that.
like blue and
Yeah,
white. It's nice. I like to wear it to a lot of things. Uh
yeah. I have a few
so
dress shirts myself from my old teaching days because that was the dress code back then, and
mhm.
it's weird. Like whenever I have to go into the office now, I would hate having to dress up because sitting in a cubicle for 8 hours straight, not really conducive to being comfortable, especially when you have a dress shirt on. When you're doing like teaching and stuff, it's a little bit more dynamic and not quite as stiff feeling, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
get it.
yeah, I don't really take those opportunities to dress up nice anymore. I wear like a Mormon collared shirt with the short sleeves on it.
One thing that's been really nice is, you know, it's just this nice to have the structure. It's nice to prioritize stuff about like what I really want to do
Hmm.
towards the end of the week, which is like stream, and then like since I'm friends with the darkroom photography instructor, I can like hang out with them on the weekends in the darkroom on campus if I take the opportunity. And like I have a bunch of like negatives I still need to like print and a lot of undeveloped film. So I want
Ooh.
to do that, yeah, for my European trip.
Oh yeah.
And beginning more into like just playing RPGs. And I have a group, like a little D&D group. We get together like twice a month is the goal,
Ooh.
and we've been meeting it so far. And we'll be going to visit like a board game place this Sunday, I think. And then I still
Hey,
got the book club going on. We're reading
wow.
Wizard of Oz on Fridays on stream. That's like my main streaming thing that I usually do with the Reading Renegades.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Yeah,
seeing that
if you
around
want to,
town.
if you want to join up, I would love to have you narrate aloud with us.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And you know I
Okay.
can't read, so
But you've been practicing. I think you got the visual novel experience now. So
yeah. I always tell people that whenever they bring up like, oh, you should like read this book or whatever. I'm like, oh, I can't read.
yeah,
Like I struggle with getting through this book. Like I've been trying to read Old Man and the Sea for like
hmm
months. It's just been sitting on my little entertainment center, like staring at me. And over the
yeah,
past few months, I've managed to get through one page.
yeah. Well, I have a book next to my bed on my nightstand, and it's
Yeah.
Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier,
Hmm.
and I haven't been getting to it just because I'm tired after work. Also, it's like a
Hmm.
really psychologically taxing book. It's all
Yeah.
about like
Yeah.
class difference and like haunting and all this stuff, and like I
Yeah.
just I can't get into the headspace right now.
I know.
And
I feel that tired part. Mm.
yeah, but you know, I would say my weekends have been worth it. It's been worth it to and you know, I feel like it's all balancing out. I'm figuring it out as I go.
Yeah.
But
Making a lot of connections out there, doing stuff, making moves, having a good
we'll
time.
see. We'll see. I've been feeling kind of shy. I feel like I'm in the cave right now. You know, I'm like learning, getting knowledge in the cave. That's what I've been telling my coworkers too. Is like I'm in the cave right now. I'm definitely like getting knowledge. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly we will work on together, but I'm excited to work together. I just don't know what the options are right now. It's just the whole thing is new to me, so
Yeah.
it's
Well.
a little overwhelming. But I'm making it work, and I have my own project going on. So
Yeah.
that's my life update for you.
Yeah. That's kind of how starting any new job is. Like it takes a few months just to like get into the groove of things. Like for the first like 4 or 5 months, you're just gonna feel like, man, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing here. But
Hmm.
it just balances out eventually. You just get used to it. Get a nice little workflow for yourself. Get into a nice little groove.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I think suffice to say, I think I'm gonna, prioritize that free time a bit more and be like, hey, I'm gonna go out of my way and like I'll message Khan and I'll be like, let's get the fuck on stream. It's like,
Hell
jeez.
yeah. Yeah. We'll work something out. We will
I
get it
know.
together.
You've been having a lot of fun with your edits and stuff, and that's what you like to do, is take all your content and get it all nice and gussied up.
Man, I don't even know if I want to talk about it. My best of video for December has 252 clips that I have to go through, and I've been trying to up the production game a little bit more, put in some nice little edits in my
Mhm.
best of videos, but holy shit, I'm so far behind. This month might just have to be like
And are you like
just sticking them
curating
together.
all of that too?
Oh yeah, I make all of my clips on my own. I leave markers for myself during the stream, and then I go back.
Yeah. See, I
like, the
can't do
following
that.
week.
I try to do stream marker. It's like it fucks up. So I don't know what's going on with Twitch on my end because I can't do
Well,
stream markers anymore.
what was that thing you put after the marker?
I just put like the name of it.
Marker
I just put test.
test. Oh,
Yeah.
I just type in marker. Like I don't ever type anything after that.
Yeah, but nothing happens. So
Oh, that's weird.
yeah.
Hmm. That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck because I like have to open up a notepad if I really want to, and like write down the time code that's on OBS.
Yeah,
No.
that's so bizarre. I've never seen anything like that before.
So are you like you're curating all of it? You're like whittling it down to like the best of, and stuff like that,
Well,
or are you just like putting all 250 together one after the other in chronological order?
Well, let me see if I can wrap my own mind around this madness that got going on here. I'll leave the markers for myself, and then I'll go
Yeah.
through it. And before, I would make individual clips out of all of them using Twitch's little clipping software, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be like the initial run through. Like I'll go through them, some markers I'll make into clips, and then some I'll omit. And usually, whenever the month is over, I'll go through and download them all. And then most of the time, I'll just like slap them all together, like one after another, with a little bit of simple, but effective editing thrown in there. And but I've been getting so overwhelmed the past few months. I've become a little bit more discerning about what it is I keep, because I'm like, this is gonna add to the workload later on, right?
But if you enjoy it, I don't know. Are you enjoying it, but like, it's just taking a toll? I don't know.
It's just like I enjoy it, but it's just so much, Like I go overboard. I go overboard with what I think would be a clippable moment, because I'm like, I'm me. I can find humor in like just about anything, given like what my mood is at the time, what I was thinking about at the time. Something might be funny as hell in the moment, or it might not be later on, or vice versa. So it's almost like having to go at it with fresh eyes every time, and I'm like, this is a lot.
Well, I think you'll find that balance.
Yeah,
I think you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm trying a new strategy now, because Twitch has this thing called a highlighter, where you can go through and like highlight big bulk parts of your stream. And
Oh yeah, I do that too. I go back after, and I highlight all the different parts of the stream, so I can like break it up like pre-stream, and then like first half, and then second half, or whatever.
Yeah. I've started using that tool in about the same way that I do my clips, because I was finding, as time was going on, I'll have like 4 or 5 good jokes like right there in a cluster, right? And instead of like taking the time to go through and make a clip individually for each one and hope they're all coherent and hope they all make sense on their own, I can just go through and like bulk, like group them all together with the highlighter. And I think it's been working out to be a little bit quicker. Over the past couple of days I've been doing it, plus my clip section isn't like absolutely destroyed with with clips, because like hundreds of clips every month. I'm pretty sure I have like over 1,000 clips in my backlog right now, and I'm like, this is too much.
Somebody restrain him. Restrain him.
I'm telling you, I go overboard. I go way overboard, because I'm like, ooh, that could be good, and that could be good, and that could be
Everything
good.
has potential. You're just thinking really optimistically, and I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of the truth, though. I always think there could be value in everything, and that comes at a detriment sometimes, because you can get bogged down. And
yeah, that's how hoarders are made.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to let stuff go, and that's what I'm having to learn.
Yeah. But I mean, that kind of ties it back into like the archiving thing, right? So
It is. And see, that's what makes it hard being an archivist, because I'm like, I'll find like images or like files or whatever, and I'll be like, ooh, this could be important to somebody somewhere at some time in the future, maybe. Should I keep it?
well, you have that like Web 1.0 project you got going on, right?
Yeah, like,
Why don't you like incorporate all these clips and just like put a random one on like your Web 1.0 blog or whatever every day, like a random clip of the day roulette? I think that would be funny.
see, See, I'm getting into the weeds now. You got me talking about it, but whenever I go through and download all the clips, as in my old method, I will find a few clips that I consider to be like cream of the crop. Ooh yeah, and I'll segregate those out to be like, all right, this is a really, really, really good clip that I really like a lot. I'm gonna keep it and use it for something, but I don't know what it is yet. So that might be a good idea, like putting it up somewhere on like my old website whenever I finally finish that thing or whatever.
I mean, I feel like it'd be so on brand to like, instead of like having like a YouTube channel. I mean, you can have the YouTube channel, but like I feel like the main feed should be like being able to subscribe to an RSS and like getting updates on your Web 1.0 little blog thing going on. Just tell everybody to subscribe there. Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
Yes.
Bring up the RSS feed.
Yes. I mean, that's how podcasts work too. Is the RSS gets sent out and then they like uploads to multiple platforms, I guess.
Wow. I didn't know that. I always thought RSS was kind of a deprecated kind of thing, given how old it is. Interesting.
It's still used in that capacity.
Wow. But yeah, I think especially as these big websites keep going on, and I know like a lot of them are starting to incorporate AI and whatnot. Yeah, I think a lot of the creative people from these websites are going to start migrating and like creating their own websites like back in the day on the internet. Everybody had their own personalized website back in the day, and I tend to browse NeoCities quite a lot. I've done it on stream a couple times, and holy shit, some of the personal websites on there, they look so good.
Yeah, they're cool. I saw one recently. It was cool. That's all. Yeah.
I thought I cut you off there. I was about to say, I was waiting.
No, that was
like
it.
A quick draw.
That was it.
Yeah, we had to squint at each other right quick to see who was going to draw first. But yeah, I'm thinking those kinds of websites are going to start to come back, especially since I found out today that like Tumblr is in talks with, I think it was like Midjourney or something like that. And, you know, Tumblr is like full of artists. So a lot of people are probably going to be migrating away from that, and hopefully, like NeoCities becomes like the new hub of the internet, like GeoCities used to be.
Let's start an underground network, baby. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Get in the IRC chat. Yes. Let's do it. I think we should do a stream where it's like, I want to build a website. And I want us to like, I want like this to co-design it. It'd be fun.
Yeah, start up a web ring.
What would my digital dojo web look like?
I don't know. I kind of like the aesthetic you got going on in this background right here.
Yeah, but I gotta make it crustier.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You got to shove it through a 56K modem, and then it'll be perfect.
Yes. Oh yeah, we can do that too. We can like we can all get Dreamcasts and open up websites on like little private networks on there.
You can do that on the Dreamcast?
Yeah, there's people who still like maintain websites through the Dreamcast.
Man. What?
Yeah, I follow someone on Twitter who hosts like they host game nights on Dreamcast.
So like they use the Dreamcast as like a server?
Yeah, because I mean the Dreamcast is an online console. It's like one of the first ones.
Yeah,
so there's still like private services on there that you can do that fans have, you know, found solutions to hosting their own private websites through, you know.
Man,
you still get internet access on there.
Yeah.
Same with like, you know, now there's like a new Xbox Live original replacement too. So
yeah, I seen that.
I need to get my now that I have disposable income, I got to get my consoles tuned up a little bit, and my Xbox is one of those.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to change out those capacitors.
Yeah, there's the clock capacitor in there that I need to change because it's gonna leak out eventually, and then
That sucks.
my disc tray is just very spotty. It won't come out all the time, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the original Xbox, it's a little bit more. It's like not as proprietary with parts as like other consoles are. Like,
Yeah.
like I know the
It's
original
basically
Xbox,
it's like basically a power PC in disguise. So.
yeah, because it uses like a regular like IDE hard drive, if I remember
Yep.
correctly,
Yep.
and you could get like a normal disk drive to put in there as long as it
Yep.
would accept the little Xbox badge that goes on the front of the door. So yeah, it might, aside from the capacitor thing, it might be one of the most sustainable consoles.
Yeah, definitely. My PS2 Fat's doing pretty good too. I recently soft modded it, and I want to add a hard drive attachment to it so we can get those archived games on there and stuff. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah,
So,
I know. My PS2 Slim, I still keep it plugged up. I should probably unplug it because it's just like sitting there like wasting power. But I still have it set up there. You know, I don't really do too much console gaming anymore. I bought a what's it called? A Retroid Pocket, and that's kind of been taking up most of my attention because like I'm surprised at how much shit that little thing can do, and like
yeah.
I don't know, it's just, it reminded me, like it got me back into wanting to play games again. Like I don't play too many games to
Nice.
start with, but you know, it's just enough, and it's nice and convenient, and it was kind of intimidating to start with, but I've gotten used to his tricks and the trade and whatnot. So
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's really cool. Yeah, I think soft modding your console is one of the best things you can do to maintain the life of your console, and then just,
Yep.
Give local businesses, a chance to, any hobbyists out there, they're running local businesses for repair and stuff, give them a chance to preserve all that stuff, and also, be able to learn it yourself too.
Yeah.
Is a good thing, but I simply don't have the room right now.
Yeah, I know.
Still live with my parents and all that stuff, and just everything I have. I can look at my closet right now. I'll see a kindergarten project up there. I'm like, what the hell is that doing up there still? So it's like, stuff that's just been lingering around this room for over 20 years.
It's part of the archival process.
It is, but this year we're making it a goal to clean all that stuff out and not get rid of it, but make sure it's stored somewhere. But some of the stuff we're gonna definitely get rid of. That's in the garage. That's just like stuff we're not using at all, or donate to like a thrift or antique. I don't know, local stuff. So
I've been trying to do the same thing while at the same time also like increasing my physical media collection because I'm sure you've heard the news. Like retail's not having physical media anymore. And I'm just like, I don't like that. And
yeah,
there's a local like a brick and mortar store that sells and buys used media that I like to frequent quite a bit, and I can go in there and I can find Blu-rays for like $2, and I can find like DVDs for like 95 cents and under.
Nice.
So I went in there this past weekend and I bought a shitload of stuff.
Very cool. What are some of your hot pickups?
Well, I picked up the 6th season of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, only to come home and find out that I had it already.
All right, well, send it my way, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'll send it by carrier pigeon. It'll get to you. What else did I get? I got the director's cut of The Warriors, still sealed, for $4. I
Very cool.
got The Great Escape with Steve McQueen for like 95
Oh,
cents. I got the Lego Movie on Blu-ray for $2. Um, I got Fellowship of the Ring on DVD for like 95 cents. And
damn.
what the hell else did I get? Hot Fuzz I got for like 95 cents. There was a Blockbuster DVD too, which I really liked.
Hmm. But you know what's also good to do with this stuff is like donate it to your local libraries too, because they'll.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it too, and I
Yeah,
think there's
I
a bunch
know.
of stuff in the garage that we should donate to the library again. I recently did it a few months back, and it felt good because the
Yeah,
clutter's gone, and I also donated to a good cause
yeah.
for people to have access to stuff just in
I
general.
know. I know. A couple years ago, I made a donation to my local library. It was a old encyclopedia set, beautiful looking encyclopedia set. It had like gold inlays on the outside of the pages, and had like a nice uh, I don't want to say leather. It wasn't leather, but a nice shit like faux leather cover on each of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Nice set of books, right? Didn't want to just throw them away, but so um, it belonged to my parents, so I went and got them and took them to the local library. And man, was that shit heavy? I was struggling to like pull that shit in through the door of the library. And I was about to be like, please tell me y'all take encyclopedias because I don't want to have to lug this shit back out to the car. But like,
You
yeah,
should
we'll
have
take it.
gone in there first and asked for help.
That would have been another trip into the library, then
No,
back to the
because you
car.
could have
And
gotten
yeah,
like a little. My library had like a carrier, like a little carrier I used, like on
yeah.
wheels.
I saw that when I got into the library. I was just
Oh
like lugging
man,
this tote in there, and then I saw like a dolly or like one of those like it looked like a
yeah,
luggage carrier. And I was like, man,
exactly.
y'all had this shit in here, and I had to carry the shit and almost break my back.
That's why
But
you
all
gotta
right,
go and ask first.
well, I'll know for next time. But yeah, it was nice. It felt nice to put those books towards something. Hopefully, they get used for something.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone's research.
Yeah, even if they are like out of date by who knows how long, it's just nice
Hmm.
to. It'll be useful for something, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean,
See,
information changes over time, so you never know what is or isn't included. So
yeah, and I know that
interesting.
the library's helped me out personally quite a lot in the past. I know back when I was a kid, I would stay with my aunt and uncle a lot, and on Sunday mornings, my cousin and I would watch uh, rented episodes of Monty Python, it's Flying
Yep.
Circus, that we got from the library.
Nice.
And I know I
Yeah.
started my little music collection with CDs from the library.
Very
Wink,
cool.
wink, nod, nod.
Yep. Me too. Me too. Yeah. No, the library helped me a lot through like the pandemic. Just like
Yeah.
searching stuff out, and the libraries around here have great manga collections. I started picking up
Mm-hmm.
new, different classic mangas that are out of print. So that
Mm-hmm.
was just such a great resource. I
It
love that
really
stuff.
is.
Yeah.
It really is when you think about it. Like it's wild that you could just walk into this place and borrow something for free. Movies, music, books, whatever, just for free.
Yeah. So if anything, like that's where your physical media should be going. Uh, because like you can pick it up again, and then they'll have it for other people to pick up. So that's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Support your local libraries, people.
Yes. All right. I think we did a good convo. Let's
Hell yeah.
head into the gameu.
Hell yeah. That's a that's kind of
Oh, I gotta get you back though.
I like the
I gotta
transition though.
I gotta drag you over.
Ooh, drag me by the ponytail.
Yoink.
But yeah, it's a nice transition. It reminds me of like a point and click adventure, like
Yeah,
transition.
that's the vibe. Exact
Yeah,
vibe. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Let's see. I got a bunch of stuff on here.
45 minutes is pretty tame for a digression.
Oh, should we install the update? We could play Nancy Drew.
Oh man, fucking. What
There
else
are a
did it
lot of
say?
Nancy Drew games I want to play though.
Yeah, you can get
Those Nancy Drew games are fun.
your brutal moose vibes going there.
Exactly. Remind me later. Well, we're gonna get into the space quest. Let me do a thingy here. I'll
Yeah,
drag
hope
this over. Or I'll drag
hopefully.
this over, and then I'll drag this over, and then I'll drag this over, and then I'll start the game.